upper right corner.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Honey Heist, KCON Catastrophe. You can't see me, but I'm here. It's Affy the DM. I'm just throwing the stream over to Maggie as soon as I get through a couple announcements. It's not listed anywhere, but as always, our sponsor for tonight's episode is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVACTER, all one word, for 10% off your dice order. As well, if you prefer to catch up with our one-shots and campaign play, you can always go through our podcasts, which is on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and I forget the other one. Spotify. Thank you.
All anchor-related audio ports.
Yep. I'm very spoopy, Hampod. Thank you for noticing. Rest of our schedule this week, we got Fixius 5 tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. On Sunday, we're going to be over on DM Jeremy's channel for Legacy of Katapesh, Legacy of Fire, Return to Katapesh. That's the one. And on Monday, we'll be back with Mistwalkers. So stick around for that. Maggie, if you would be so kind as to introduce yourself and your cast of bears.
Hello, I'm Maggie / Hollow Eyes, and this is my first time DMing. I played for 8 years. I never DM'd. So, excite. We're playing Honey Heist, which is a simple system which requires 2d6. I love your little hands, Cody. And so, yeah, we have a bunch of people. We have Cedar, the Barefoot, who is in the Monday game, Mistwalkers, playing Athelstan. And we have Cody, who was in the Tuesday campaign, which maybe will come back one day. We have Oreo, who is also knows Cody. And then we have Darklaw, who's also very cool, and my spouse, hailing from Daneland. And we have like a 9-hour time difference going between not Dane. I'm so
Denmark.
Finland, exactly.
Denmark and California. Also, Tones will be joining us in a bit. He's doing some errands right now, but he'll hopefully be here later. And you're all bears, which you'll introduce yourself once I read the intro. Yay. So, this is how we'll start our campaign. The winter has been put to an end. You all wake up from hibernation with one specific goal share: to meet your dream boys and girls. HCON is swiftly approaching. And while reading is quite complicated as a bear, the American education system is somehow even worse for bears than humans. You've seen enough of the flyers to know that this is your chance. Soon enough, you will be able to eat plenty of food, play games, and rock out to the groups that you stand. The only problem was that HCON is one day only. Thankfully, you have all made the trek down to the city, and you're so close you can almost taste it. And in the active sessions chat, you can see the map that I made on my iPad. The little orangey yellow squares are barriers that separate areas, and then the purples are where the lines will be. The dotted lines are for like there's no specific border, but that's the general area. And the hard lines are like for like actual structures. The little rectangles are doors on the main building. Look at the beautiful map. I didn't have enough space to include a key.
Where is the map?
Cedar, you're muted.
If you go above active
sessions chat, got it.
Yep.
Cedar, I can't hear you.
How about now?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Unfortunately, my Discord has just started acting quite wonky. I can't read anything in any of the columns.
Basically, there
will be theater of the mind.
Yeah. Basically, there's a check-in booth that has a little line. And then there's like a gold carpet right next to it that kind of has the main building to the north. There are outdoor vendors to the northwest corner and a stadium in the northeast corner, which is blocked off. So you can't get there unless you go through the main building. So, yeah, you see like a ton of people. They're all lined up and I actually wrote something for this. The convention center is big, like a small mountain. A line of people swarms outside as people gather around it like ants. They all have their phones out or printed little sheets of paper that they need to show in order to get inside the venue, it appears.
Okay, so we're outside the check-in booth, right?
Y'all don't have tickets or badges.
The chicken booth?
The check-in booth?
Check-in.
I was like,
Only
that
it was
makes
a
sense.
chicken booth. There
was
are
gonna say.
probably chicken booths out back. You can smell Korean fried chicken. It smells very.
Oh my God, Maggie.
I wish we had Korean fried chicken here.
I wish we did too. Well, we do, but it's so far away from where I am.
Did we all come out of the same hibernation cave?
If you want. So we're here to find. Did you say sexy boys and girls and guys and gals and non-binary pals, or what? Or are we here for the hunt?
You're here to enjoy the con and maybe see the show at the end of the night.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh heck yeah!
The first barrier is get it barrier. is that you have to get into the convention.
Got it.
So you can try to go through the check-in. You can try to sneak in through where the gold carpet is. You can, I don't know, you're bears. You can do things, bear things.
Should we introduce our characters? And
yeah, that would be great.
I think you choose who goes first, Maggie.
Why don't we just go in alphabetical order? So we'll start with Cody.
All right. My bear is Walter. He's retired from his old days working as muscle for the northern cartels. But it seems like he's been pulled back in for one last job to get into HCON or KCON. KHCON.
HCON, we're gonna do it because KCON's real.
Oh, okay. Okay. Definitely not then KCON trademark.
Yeah. And then the next person would be Cedar. I know.
Oh shoot! Oh
Costume
shoot!
change.
I'm playing Mr. Digger. I'm a badger, not even a bear. You all got to sleep through the winter. Our badgers don't hibernate. We just get kind of lethargic. I've done some recon in here. Think we should get going.
Mm-hmm.
He's also incompetent, though. I rolled incompetent badger with a cowboy hat.
Oh, Cody, do you have a hat on?
I don't have the right kind of hat, unfortunately.
But I have a hat.
Hang on one second.
He's grabbing my hat.
Okay. Next we have Craigbot. Craigbot is a bear. They just record the podcast though. They they don't have a character. Oh my god, you have a hat too. And then we'll wait for Cody to come back in a second. Yes. Darko, we'll assume you have a hat on.
Yes.
I am actually wearing a cowboy hat right now.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, okay.
Okay, Darko, you want to go next?
Yes. I am playing Sir Winston Winter, a retired grizzly bear from Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh gosh.
I am wearing a top hat and a monocle. And I am just a big fan. I'm really excited to be here today.
And then Oreo.
I am anonymous. I am an unhinged honey badger, and I am wearing a flat cap. And what else? I'm the hacker. I am a world-renowned hacker that you've never heard of, that you shouldn't have, because I'm a good one.
If you all can you please write your bear's name and your bear's pronouns in the active sessions chat?
Active session.
I cannot.
Oh, Cedar, I will remember it. I'll write it. You know what? I'll write it down.
I'm an American badger.
Yeah.
Really
What's your name again, Cedar?
Mr. Digger.
Mr. Digger. He, him?
He, him.
Okay. So you guys are faced with the challenge of getting in. What do you want to do?
I don't have any good ideas. Just like the only thing I can think of is like busting through the is it like a chain link fence?
There are like the small, like there are like, when there are like construction work, there's like the little barriers that kind of look like this and are orange.
Through.
Yeah, there are those around the stadium area that you could probably get into the building from. as well as there are the barriers towards the check-in, but you're more likely to be seen there as there is a huge line of people there right now.
I think we can get in through the front gate. I stole some money from an old lady crossing the street last night.
Oh.
Well,
She
that
didn't
is
need it.
all well and good, but I do believe that a group of bears trying to sneak in might cause a kerfuffle.
We're wearing hats. We're wearing hats. We look
Can we
like the people.
pretend?
It's
Can
a
we
convention.
pretend
If
we
you do look around, you do notice that there are some people in bear costumes, as this is HCON, aka HoneyCon.
It's called the humans. They call it a fursona.
A persona.
A fursona.
Interesting.
It's
So-
disgusting. The humans decide that they want to act just like us, but they still act like humans and eat
Appropriate.
nachos.
It's appropriating our culture is what it is.
Appropriating.
Our bear culture.
You're damn
Badger
right,
culture.
Walter.
There is the smell of bulgogi nachos in the distance too.
I
Oh
love
my god.
nachos. I can see why they love nachos. I
It's
want,
time
to
for us.
get me some nachos.
It's time for us to appropriate some human culture, like
Yes.
nachos.
We're taking it back. It's not appropriation. It's assimilation.
It's repatriation.
So,
Now stand up on your hind legs and follow me.
Right. Does
Okay.
that take it? Oh, hell yeah.
I hope they have a step stool. I'm a little short.
Do we practice? Do we have to practice human speak?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah,
we're trying to practice
yeah,
human.
when you try to pass yourself off, we will be rolling a d6.
Mhm.
Also, if you guys could be, please have like a counter of right now 3 and
Criminal?
3, which will be for your criminal versus bear stat. You can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the bears plan out the heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of the seedy bar, or you can voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. The way that you also kind of move these stats around is by succeeding or failing tasks, which will be when you're doing dubious things that will either make you more bear-like or more criminal-like. And if you reach 6 in either stat, you go crazy. You either gotta act like a bear and roar, do the roar, gotta do the roar, or we gotta be a criminal and you screw everybody over.
State. We get some delicate balance. Humans are criminals, but bears, well, bears and bears adjacent. We can do this. Just gotta practice your human accent.
Okay, let's practice.
All right, let's practice. You go
You
first.
You first. You know about
Me
the
first.
personas. Hold on.
Walter, you go first.
Boy, I sure do love being human. Taxes,
Okay,
That's good.
wearing pants.
please roll 2d6.
Alright. Hang on, that one fell off the desk. Okay, it was 5 and 1.
Okay, so if it's equal or under to the relevant stat, then you are fine and you don't have to move anything, I believe.
So why do we have to roll 2 dice?
Yeah, roll 2 and try to get under what you have in that stat.
What's
So
staying?
we should.
I put
Probably-
the Honey
probably-
Heist rules up.
I'd assume it's criminal
Right.
since we're not doing bear things. We're
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to.
it's criminal right now.
Oh yeah, criminal.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Just want to make sure. I was like, I feel like I read the thing. I'm still speaking as Digger. I feel like I read the thing. I'm not sure. Like,
You
Digger
are
sounds
Tigger
an
now.
awful
This is your
lot like
persona.
Cletus. Go on, get going.
I'll go next. I'll go next.
What's your bear's name again? Sorry.
Anonymous. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Anonymous, okay.
It does count as a pun.
So how about that traffic?
Oh, that's really good. That's really
Oh,
good.
So we're
Yes,
gonna
that
go
is
up there.
uncanny.
We're gonna be like, so how about that traffic?
Yeah.
We give them money, and then they have to give us badges.
Yeah,
right?
we mentioned that we asked for the tickets, and when we're doing the exchange of money, we make small talk, which
Oh,
is
Cody, I got it wrong. You actually failed because you got over. I read it wrong. So you move 1 stat from bear to criminal.
oh no,
So now
Oh,
you're
does it
2
count
bear,
if we're
4 criminal.
stick. Hold on to yourself. We
And
make
what-
we make small what the humans call small talk, which is pointless talking for no reason, just to fill awkward silences.
What did you roll, Oreo?
Oh, let me do my roll.
Yeah.
4 and 5.
Okay, so you also move 1 stat from bear to criminal. So now you're
Got
2 bear, 4 criminal. Math is hard.
Yeah, 4 criminal. I'm writing that down.
Bear. It's hard to do math as a bear.
Yes, as I said, the American education system has failed both bears and humans.
Well, we're in line. Can we say that we're in line and when we're like getting
Yeah,
ready?
yeah, so you're just like-
that counts for this.
You know, you're like, "Arr!"
Wait, Winston, say something like a human.
First of all, it's Sir Winston. I earned that knighthood.
Oh, you're
Please.
starting to sound like a human, all right.
No. Let me do my human impression. I think I got it. That's spot on.
That's good. That's good. That's a
No,
good guess.
no, that's not good. I've eaten.
Wait, no.
I've eaten out of enough trash cans in suburbia around here to know that that's not how the humans sound like, unless they catch each other during mating season with other mates.
Maybe that was what I was going for.
Yeah, a woman turns around in line. She kind of looks at you and kind of like just like digs into her purse and is like, are you hot in there? I hear those fursuits can get pretty hot here. And like she hands you a water bottle that's sealed.
Oh gosh.
Thanks, the nice lady. Thank her.
I just grab her with like the big bear paw, just the entire bottle.
They have thumbs.
We have bear thumbs?
Yeah, bears have 5 fingers. Whatever. Thank you very much, young lady, for the water for my friend.
Okay, can you both please roll 2d6?
Yes.
Yep.
If you make it under a 3, you pass. If not, you move.
That's 2 Scoobies. That's 2 2s.
So that's 4. So you move 1 stat.
Shit.
I'm so good at math.
I got a double 2 as well.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, twins. Get it because it's also 2s, which is twins.
Yep.
I'm so good at puns.
Indicates 2 people.
The woman, she kind of like tilts her head a bit and just gives them a nod, and she kind of turns around and whispers to her friend, "They really like to stay in character, don't they?" Can you?
Keep going.
Yeah.
This guy's
Yeah, and
enjoying.
then her friend, he says, "Well, I hear that they're having a cosplay competition, so that's probably why."
Cosplay competition.
Cosplay.
Yeah.
We can use that.
Cosplay. I don't think I...
You know
I
what we should
believe
do?
that is shorthand for costume play.
Oh,
We should do a little dance. That's what humans do in costume. They do a little dance.
yeah, they do that.
So
We should
yeah.
wait. We should hang on to do that. Reserve that. Make sure. We should do that. Yeah, wait.
But if anybody
automatic.
interacts with us, we just dance away.
Yeah,
They
just
can't make
dance.
us.
It's like
You need
it's
to do
what
it at a
it's what
tactical,
humans-
correct moment.
tactical deflection.
Exactly.
Yes, indubitably.
How many people left until we're onto the
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, you come up to the person who's working the line. They have a badge hung around their neck, which is like a lanyard, and it says staff, and the name on it is Mark. And he looks a little sunburnt and tired already. It's pretty early in the morning, and you can tell that he had to arrive earlier. He's a little fidgety, and he's like, "Can I have your money, or did you order online?"
Wordlessly, I shuffle through my old lady purse. Then I just very awkwardly, I dip my snoot over the top of the counter because badgers are much shorter than bears. And I dip my little snoot up top, and I just like awkwardly hand a money clip over?
He
What?
kind of
All
takes.
solid hundreds. It's all hundreds.
Yeah, he takes the money clip. His eyes widen, and he's like, okay, hold on, I'll be right back. And he then motions over for a woman to come over. She appears to be in her like mid to maybe late 40s. She has like a tattoo sleeve going down her arm and like short black spiky hair. And she also has a staff badge on. And she like looks it over, kind of also confused, but then whips out one of those pens that they used to check money and kind of holds it up in the air. And she like, it seems legit. She asks, what kind of passes do you want with this?
Oh, how about that traffic?
I look at the board indicating costs of passes and whatnot.
Yes. So there's like a basic pass that's like, like $60 going to like a platinum VIP super special awesome pass, which is like $1,000.
How much is in the money clip?
How much do you how rich do you think that old lady was?
Well, she was a Chardonnay drunk, and she was in the suburbs.
Okay, but was it a box of Chardonnay or was it like an actual Chardonnay?
Like she and her girlfriend, she referred to them as her girlfriends, and they were walking down the street, weaving and waving back and forth, holding some sort of a small pond with a column on the bottom of it.
Okay, so there's probably enough for you guys to get like there's gonna be a total of you can all get a basic pass.
Oh yeah.
I just like tap my little. I point at the basic.
She kind of like she kind of had like a firm expression when talking to Mark, but when she sees you and how little you are, she kind of like smiles and warms up, and yeah, she goes, "Okay, here are your badges. Who do you think is the tallest here out of the party?"
Probably me, since I'm the polar bear. And
Yeah,
they're
okay.
8 to 10 feet tall.
Yeah, she goes to hand the passes to you, assuming you're the oldest. And she goes, "Okay, nice costumes. Okay, let's get the line moving."
Okay. Oh
That's it.
yeah.
And she
Walking
walks.
away. Oh damn, that was easy.
She goes to walk inside, and she holds the door open for you all. Do you accept going in?
I
Oh
tip
hell
my
yeah. I
hat to
spit
her.
her.
I also
Oh,
tip
yeah.
my hat.
Yeah, she gives an up nod.
Oh hell yeah.
Wearing
In.
pants.
Let me look at the names.
I stumble and catch myself and just keep walking upright.
Yeah, she would kind of chuckle at all because she thinks like you're a little kid.
Exactly.
I'm being cute.
Yeah. She then, once she gets inside, she walks into a room that's labeled Con HQ. So now that you're inside, inside things are much cooler but also louder. A stall-labeled information booth lies directly ahead. Vendors are to one side of the walls, while the labeled conference rooms are oppositely laid out. There's a stage in the back corner which hosts both a sign-up dance and singing competition. And it's right next to a small food court. However, a sign leading out of one of the doors towards the back, there's a sign that says there's plenty more food and shopping to be found there. In the center, people are lazing about and taking a break from all the festivities, and there will be a map incoming, which I know Cedar can't see. So it's a good thing I kind of wrote down where everything is. If you have questions, just ask.
There you go.
It's loading. It's going. It's going. Maybe we'll be
During our
faster.
break, I'll like shut down and restart to see if that helps anything.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, don't ask about why like the middle of the maps open like that for the seating. I don't normally make maps, so this was good enough. So yeah, next to Con HQ, you can see there's contests, a press room, gaming, and demonstrations.
Is there a place where we can get a self-portrait?
There is that golden carpet outside, which people are taking pictures at. If you would like to go back out now that you're wearing your badge.
Oh, there's like a cartoonist or something.
No, I don't think there's a. Well, you could check the demonstrations room. There might be somebody in there. That's probably where. But yeah, there's an information booth if you did want to get like a pamphlet. There's another stressed out looking college age kid handing out pamphlets. His hands are kind of shaking a bit. He approaches you like,
Oh,
I will.
with my mouth.
Yeah, take pamphlet.
and he's like, "Hey, did you see Mark outside?"
Taxes.
How about
How
that
about
traffic?
that weather?
He's
Yes,
like, "Yeah,
every-
traffic's been rough. I got here late, and then Mark and we weren't paired up together. I was just, wondering where he was. We were gonna hang out today."
What does Mark look like, young man?
He's kind of surprised by how kind of like deep but shrill your voice is,
What
Mr. Digger.
what he look like, dude?
He's like, "Oh, he has like black, short, spiky hair. I think he was wearing like a baseball cap," which is the guy you saw just a few minutes ago out front.
Err.
Oh, he's okay. I know where to find him now when we get our break in. He looks at his watch. Sometime.
Oh.
I turn to look. I look at his shaking hands, and I turn to was it Winston who got handed the water bottle?
Yeah.
And I say, "Are you giving the water to this nice young man?"
Oh, it's my water.
Okay.
He was. Did
Yeah.
you just talk to him in bear, and you're like,
Yeah. Winston fully answers him there. No.
Listen, trying to blend in. I tuck my hat on. Let's go. We
He
get
just
the
kinda-
information, then we
He
go
just
and
kind of waves goodbye, and he's kind of like muttering about how he doesn't even know anything about like K-pop, but he's gonna figure it out. He's determined.
now what is now? And I'm like trying to flip through the book with my little honey badger hands. What is the K-pop?
Do you have sticky fingers? Being a honey badger?
I'm not a honey badger. I'm an American badger. So
Oh, you're an American badger.
So like a honey
No,
badger, that's the cute English one that wants to invite you over for tea. The American badger is like a crack addict that lives inside of a trailer park and it's dilapidated and it's abandoned.
No, the honey badger is the one from Africa that just absolutely wrecks
That's
everything.
true.
Yeah, the honey
That me-
badger is like the devil in animal form.
I thought that was a mongoose.
No, mongooses are just like only
like-
devil sword snakes.
Yeah, like Ricky Tikki Tavi. Does
Mhm.
anybody remember Ricky Tikki Tavi?
I do.
Oh, brain. Are
So
What?
in the pamphlet, you'll notice like there are ads for like different things. There are also descriptions of what's going on. For instance, you could see that yes, there's going to be a cosplay competition and a drawing competition, as well as the singing and dancing competition. Oh, the Pete's. Look
Those
at
are
the
my-
little Pete's. Well, you have a frog. Oh yeah, you showed me the frog trash can. I love the frog trash can. I got so excited again because it's so cute.
oh my goodness, I thought it was a sippy cup.
Yes, it's the trash can. It eats the trash, just like me.
Just like in Summer and Mara.
Yes.
Anyway.
Additionally, there will be like demonstrations given out with free samples of like skincare and makeup. There are a ton of different vendors.
Ooh.
And there are also both some games, including the famous duo of Dob the Dark Guy and Bob Bobbing with Apples.
What we
This
need
is
to
a reference to
to-
past campaigns.
Oh, I remember.
If you want to go to try to play a game later, they are offering prizes for participation. And you do still have some money left over from the exchange.
What we
What do you want to do? You want food?
we put on the
I think if we can we make money from these games?
You could probably try to pawn off any prizes you win to other con goers. It isn't uncommon for people at these places to try to exchange goods that they want. Because, for instance, what if they like win a signed CD of a band that they don't even care about, or it's not by their bias, God forbid.
If I had known that you wanted to get human money, we would have gone to the casino down the road.
Human money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
Now, I want to bob for apples because I'm a polar bear, and this is pretty much exactly what polar bears do, except usually with seals instead of apples.
I mean, there's a bit of difference between a seal and an apple. Not much, just shape.
The apple
They're
fight back.
round and they're blubbery and
But if they're good,
they're mealy. I've never seen a seal.
It's
Oh,
like
that
a.
reminds me, you are awfully far down south.
What
I'm
are you
retired.
doing?
Ah,
I retired down south where it was warmer.
well, an apple sounds delicious.
Okay, we're getting apples, but I
Apple.
want to wear human makeup because that's how we get humans to appreciate us.
Ah,
Exactly, they're vain. We can get them like that.
is that what the humans call sexy AF?
Exactly.
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 Ah, good idea. We have free samples and well, no, first because we're get our face all wet going for
Exactly.
going for bobs. Bobs are apples. That's just finding apples.
hmm
I checked the map.
Yeah, Bob and Dob are outside. So you want
Alright.
to go.
Shit.
Yes, we're going to
You'll go
go.
out the back entrance to the outdoor vendors, and I will read that description. Because look at me, I actually prepared for things.
Oh, heck
A lot more
yeah.
than I've ever done for a show here.
I mean, I'm infamous for taking notes for 3 sessions and never again.
Yep.
Okay, where's the outside description?
I have not gotten tea on my mustache once
Okay.
so far.
That's a much better record than I have.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there like it's like when you try and eat when you have lipstick on.
I have never tried that, so.
And it only lasts 5 minutes because then it's like a whole.
Oh yeah, you get like the butthole mouth.
Originally, I was thinking your lips look great, and now it's still there.
Okay.
Maggie, your lips are amazing, and I don't know how.
Is Oreo a little robot-y, or is it just me?
Yeah, they transform
No.
for a second.
Oh. There, try.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we
you
can
just
hear
sound a
you,
little
but
foggy.
yeah, you sound like maybe a bad connection or something. You sound like a robot.
Sad, sad robot. I'm a sad, sad.
It just probably will take a second. So outside there are a whole plethora of people hustling and bustling about. Stall fronts are filled with different products from light wands to CDs, toys, cute clothing, you name it, it's there. Many of the customers are snacking on treats like Korean-style corn dogs covered in ketchup, mustard, and powdered sugar, tornado potatoes, and delicious rectangular ice cream bars.
I want a corn dog.
No distinct brand. All of which have a distinct honey flavor added as a special con delicacy. So yeah, the scent of honey out here, it's pretty strong, just so you know.
No.
Can all of you please roll 2d6 to see how you react to the honey smell?
Oh no.
I
If
react
you
very
roll
poorly.
under a 2, you will have to move 1 step from criminal back to bear.
I rolled a 10 total.
I think you will have to move a stat.
I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Oh, yeah, that is also over 2.
Now I am 3 and 3 again. I am even. I am balanced.
I rolled a 6.
Yes,
No.
I believe you have to move. Am I doing this right?
I think you have
Sounds
to
right
roll
to me.
under. You have to. Let's see. When you act and the outcome is in doubt, roll a d6. If it's equal to or under the relevant stat, you succeed. If it's over, you fail.
Oh, I was doing it wrong. I can't read. It's if you're over. Okay, yeah, just roll one of them.
Okay.
If you're
Well-
using your bear skill or doing something related to your crime roll, roll 2d6 and pick the lowest.
And this is
Yeah.
essentially like a wisdom save right now, right?
Yeah, I fucked it up. I can't read well. The
Read-
American education
Well, the
system.
American education system done failed humans as much as it failed bears.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and if we succeed on a criminal thing, we get a criminal point, and if we succeed on a bear thing, we get a bear point.
Yeah, you guys can start yourself out at 3 and 3, or you can accept having an extra stat in whichever one you want.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
I mean, I think we did succeed in being criminals and sneaking in.
Yeah.
But I
impersonating.
also just was very much.
But we also actually paid for our tickets.
Whatever
It's
you
fun
want to
money,
do,
though.
we'll
I'm
just
fine with
say
it.
the points don't matter up until
We
now.
got in.
Roll 1d6.
Whatever. We'll just
We
do
got in.
3 and 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
just roll 1d6 now.
My eyes go from this beady little black eyes to like big round bishy sparkle eyes when I see corn dogs.
Oh,
I
nope,
see you in danger right now.
I re-rolled. I got a 5.
Okay,
I got a
that
bear.
is
I got a bear
12.
point. It's like, all right. We're gonna take a pause here, so we can, because all this food looks good, and it smells like money.
There's just a line of a spaghetti of drool.
Mhm. You guys can try to go barter for food if you want, or pay with real human money for goods and services.
How much real human money do we have on us at the moment?
You'll have to catch. My purse is dragging behind me as I'm like zombie towards the trash can.
Can I just physically pick you up since you're quite small?
And I
would say you have about- You have about, I would say, 55 doll hairs.
Oh, hell yeah, that's good doll hairs.
That can get us about 2 corn dogs.
Yeah.
Yes. Unless inflation is less bad here.
It's a con, so food is pretty expensive. If you go and look at the corn dog menu, you'll see that they are doing like a 2-for-1 special.
How much?
Let's say, I don't know how math works. We're gonna say Tones is here, so you could get 6 corn dogs for $30 because they're doing this for the first 50 customers, and you're early. You
Oh,
got in
hell
here.
yeah.
That's reasonable.
Can I just
Yes.
beg?
60?
What?
How many dollars is it worth?
$30 for 6 corn dogs.
Oh,
so it's
hell yeah.
I'm still like being held in the air, and like my little legs are just going. They're just.
yeah.
We must practice self-control. Don't
Huh.
be embarrassing.
Is the bag on the ground? Can I reach the bag?
Probably hanging from one of my claws now.
Okay. I
Here.
reach into the bag.
So the,
And
so
I
the bag comes
grab
free.
it. I grab it with my honey badger mouth. And I scamper off into the stall. Is it a stall?
Yeah, it's like a stall, and they if you've ever seen like a Korean corn dog stand, so like you can see where they like roll the ingredients in like the they have like potato ones that are covered in little potatoes, stuff like that, and then they have the sugar in one bin, and then they have ketchup and mustard and stuff.
I don't want to dip my face in the cornmeal.
So
One seal corn dog, please.
Oh,
you have to. Are you talking in bear?
Probably.
Okay.
You gotta use your human accent.
I got the money in my mouth.
How about those sports teams?
Yeah, sports. I mean, I wish I could watch the game today, but it's not that bad. I can kind of see like the people dancing all over yonder, and the big guy. He's like a big guy. Like he is very large compared to the stand. He might be a bear in human disguise for all you know. He kind of like gestures over to the stage where people are dancing and singing inside.
So who is the person? The big guy that looks like a bear? Does he point him out?
He's selling corn dogs.
Selling the corn dog. You want?
Oh, he's selling the corn dog. So that's the one. Okay, so I scamper to it, and I spit out the money
The doll
onto
hair.
the counter, and I speak in bear, and I'm like, "Hello, comrade."
He kind of like he looks at you, and if you look closely, you can see like a small gap. Think of like our like tired eyes, but it's actually a mask that he's wearing. He is secretly a bear.
Oh,
My secret comrade.
He says, "Good evening. Well, morning, I suppose. Hibernation has me still messed up. You can have these on the house." And he whips up in surprising amount of grace for a giant bear. Like he gives you all 12 corn dogs.
Oh my gosh!
I take
and
the
I
whole
wave.
thing, I go, "Ah," and
Yeah.
pull the stick out, and then I eat the stick.
He refuses your human money as he has no need for it. He is only here to enjoy the food as well. He got a job.
What's your name, pal? Comrade.
Hmm
We
My
call
name-
players call each other comrade, right? Are we establishing that? As
Yeah, yeah. My
What's your
name.
Comrade.
Clomrad.
Comrade. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your name, Comrade?
They call me Winifred.
Winifred. Winifred. And he like kind of like he wipes wipes a bunch of mustard and ketchup from his little face, and he just. What are you doing later, Winifred?
I'm going back to the woods that I'm from. It's about 100 acres away.
Far away from the woods.
What?
We took a taxi to get here. The yellow bus. Well,
If you have room, let me know. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to get out of here quick after they realize that I'm cutting some corn dogs off the top.
So does Winifred have a staff badge?
Yes.
And he's like, I don't know if I'm still being held aloft by Winston. I like kind of bat at the little the lanyard, the staff lanyard. Where do you get one of these? It seems like you could go a lot of places with this.
I got it with my job. I filled out a resume. As in, I took somebody's resume, and then I just scribbled my name on it. And then I showed up, and they're like, yeah.
Oh, they must be desperate for workers. No, he wouldn't say that. He says, well, you must have been the perfect candidate for the job.
I think that they're taking some volunteers out at that con. What's that letter? The one that looks like an O, but it's not an O.
I don't know. Can we actually read?
Can we?
Barely.
I referenced
Barely.
it.
Yeah.
So I think wow, even though I'm incompetent, I think I can read.
It's an H key.
An H key, yeah.
Now a key is a door opening mechanism. Then usually they use it to lock the trash cans into a prison.
It's like
No,
it's
a
like
key
multiple
is something
things.
a piano has.
What's a piano?
No, not a panini, piano. A panini is something
It's a
different.
it's a type of sandwich that they press flat.
That sounds delicious. Where do we get
No,
that?
a piano, not a panini. Now I'm hungry.
I'm starving. Can I have your corn dog sticks?
No,
Yeah.
they're my
Yeah.
corn dogs.
Well, drop me in the trash can then.
Okay, I drop it.
Where
in the
do
trash can.
they have extra staff badges?
So he implied that at the con HQ, they are taking more volunteers. So the
Okay.
locations you know about right now, besides just looking at the conference room specifically, you know that there's a stage that has a dancing singing competition, a cosplay contest somewhere, the location for Dobbs and Bob's, Apples and Darts, and yeah, the con HQ, which you saw the woman who helped Mark, the badge checking guy, out at.
Mark, the new guy.
Yeah, Mark the new guy. There's also a demonstrations room that does have makeup set.
Oh, hold on. Comrade Winifred, what do you know about Mark?
About Mark?
Yes.
Mark, he's that one kid I think outside.
Hair like a porcupine.
Yes, I thought he did have a porcupine as a hat. Apparently that was rude to ask. It also just might be my accent, but I'm a retired actor, so I do a pretty good human, I think.
Mr. Digger pops up out of the trash can with a pile of kimchi on his hanging off of his snoot, and he's like, "Did someone say porcupine?"
No, just Mark. He doesn't have a porcupine on his head, I asked.
Oh.
Do you know of any other comrades in this area?
He's not a comrade, he's just a human, but he's alright. He's a little sunburnt. Like,
Yes.
he's becoming increasingly more red, and he's only been out there like an hour.
Guys, hear
What?
me out.
Listening.
He's getting sunburned. He's going to burn himself out soon. If we get ourselves as volunteered, we can work that booth and take the money and use it to buy more corn dogs, among other things.
We don't need to buy corn dogs. We got free corn dogs. There's
But I
kids
don't
in
need-
here.
By affection from the K-pop.
Hey,
Yes.
Cedar, can you please roll a d6 to see if you're putting a stat from bear from criminal for eating in the trash?
I rolled a 5.
People seem to be judging you, but they also think you're a little kid. So they're more so judging your parents.
So I've moved 1 stat over to bear.
Yeah. How many bears are you?
I am approximately 4 bears and 2 criminals. I'm just gonna make a chart where I just like flow back and forth, like the Kinsey scale.
Yes. That is from like completely straight to completely gay, completely criminal to completely bear.
Yeah. I usually balance somewhere between slightly criminal and slightly bear.
Yes. Yes. So yes, the Winifred does say, I don't know how long I'll have this corn dog gig if they find out, but you might meet some other people, and about Mark. I don't think he wants to be around here as much because that whiny ginger kid at the information booth and him, I think we're supposed to do something like, what's that human thing called? When they, with their paws, they do this?
Taxes?
His?
Yeah.
No,
Right to the death.
no. Is it? Are they Twitter paid?
Traffic?
Is it a human mating ritual?
Yes, tax is the most human mating ritual.
Oh
That's
no.
the most human mating ritual. Got it.
They're doing Texas. Okay.
So, so you're saying that we gotta like get them going to make them make their positions vacant, so that way they cannot do their positions.
Yeah, I think the phrase is you gotta help them evade taxes.
We
Okay.
gotta help them evade
They're
taxes,
evading taxes.
because bare minimum does not provide a living wage.
No, I don't even think they're getting paid. They're volunteers.
Oh, how and bear saying.
Oh my gosh.
Even I get paid, and I'm he
it's
winks
gonna
under the
sound
mask.
like-
It's a little bit unsettling because he's like winking under like one of these like latex masks that's just like a human face.
That's it.
Pretend this is a human face.
It's terrifying. Which celebrity does this mask look like?
It looks like they got it like. It just looks like vaguely. It's like a bald human. It's just like it could be any bald human male.
Richard Nixon, but they with a badly sharpied goatee.
There's some. Yeah, they like drew on the facial hair. Look, they're like. They came cheap. They needed food service workers. They weren't gonna do background checks.
I can't get out of the trash can without tipping it over, and I'm already making a bit of a scene. Sorry.
I'm going to go ahead and pick Mr. Digger out of the trash.
Yee.
Or is it like Simba?
Oh my gosh.
Like, so it's decided then.
Yeah.
We'll steal the money from the gate and let these two go evade their taxes together.
Can we bob for apples first?
Yes.
Yay!
That is required. That is absolutely necessary to do beforehand.
Yeah. Mush.
Yeah. You find Dob and Bob's apple sign, but like the word Bob appears to be crossed out, but the word apples is still there. So there's this one guy, and he is also kind of a burlier guy, and he's just like checking his phone, and he sees you all rock up. He's like, "Oh hey, I'm running the games, both of them. My brother's running late. Sorry about that."
Rawr.
This-
Oh, damn it.
The economy.
Yeah, the economy. I don't know what happened to him. So he told me that the last ferry ran, a bunch of like hooligans came over and they like knocked him out. And then when he woke up, there was money, there were like leaves on his chest covered in poop. This is reference to past campaigns.
Oh.
So,
So
about
I
that
don't know, it
sports
sounds
game.
like what?
About that sports game.
Yeah, about that sports game. Oh my god. He starts talking and talking, and he's like, "Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you guys can play. Just like you all each playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
It will be. Fuck. Math is hard. I don't know how much things cost. It's gonna be $20. We'll just say it's $20.
$20. That's $5 each.
That seems
No, but you
about
play
right.
2 games.
Oh, okay. $2.50 each apple.
No, you're playing. You get a round of darts and you get a round of apple. And we'll
Oh.
pretend Tones is still here, so it's a little better deal.
Okay.
I'll let him roll
And-
for prizes when he comes.
All right, so we bob for the darts.
And we
No,
apple for the thing.
do you try to put a dart in your mouth?
I do.
No, and he goes, wait. No, that's against code 408. You throw. He picks it up out of like from where your mouth was at the balloons. If you hit the certain amount of balloons, it changes what prize you get. Which there is a prize table, and you will be rolling to see how many darts you pop.
I'd like to pop some bubbles with my darts.
Yeah, feel free
Wanna pop some
to.
apples?
Everybody can roll 1d6 if you plan on playing darts.
Yeah.
Question: if the honey badger special skill is carnage, does that include carnage against balloons with darts?
Oh, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that can count. So you can roll. You can roll 2d6, and you will get a better likelihood of getting a good prize.
I just realized I can pull up our Discord on my phone.
Great, that's good. So you can see my maps that I worked really hard on. I actually did work really hard on.
Can't wait.
In my
I'm going
pocket, but I don't know how to use my iPad. Ow! I just.
I rolled a 5 and a 3, so I'm assuming I get the higher one, right?
No, you take the lower. Lower beat lowers his wins.
No, because this is just
how
for
many-
this is just for a prize pool. So you're a hacker, right?
Yes.
So you is your skill also carnage?
Yeah.
For
As
for
the honey badger.
Yeah, so you will get since we're just gonna do it as a combined. If you have the skill of carnage, you get a signed poster.
Of what?
It's of a shirtless man who is in like a white open blazer and tight white pants on a stage going like singing with the mic in his hand.
I look at the who
It's not even a
who's-
K-pop singer. It's Dob.
I point at
It's a
it.
K-pop singer.
I look at the owner of the person who gave me the poster, and I point at the poster, and I'm like, sexy.
Sex? I mean, he's not really my type. But
Waifu?
I mean, the Wi-Fi. I think it's open access. He doesn't know what a waifu is. He's like this old 65-year-old man.
You think that he would know?
Okay, can I bob for apples then, and then can I use my swim skill as a polar bear
Yes, you
For-
can. You can
for advantage?
also roll 2d6 for that.
I am still.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and roll for the darts. I'm trying to like understand how this works over here.
You're also
Okay,
a badger, right?
I got 2
You
for
got 2 total.
like it's 2 and it got 2 and 6. But
Okay, so we're just gonna combine them because this is just for a prize roll.
okay.
So you win a signed CD.
Ooh.
Shiny.
It is
Yeah.
very shiny.
Yeah, it only has one. You will notice that each of them only has one signature on it. And what do you roll, Cedar?
A 3
You roll a 3.
total.
So you win a small stuffed bee.
Aw.
It's,
Oh.
it's like the size of like where the fuck is it?
Oh, I love your chair, Maggie.
I'm looking for
I like your butt.
I'm looking for my stuffed axolotl because that's like the perfect size comparison, but I can't find it. Let's just say it's a little smaller than this guy.
Oh.
Like a little smaller than my head. I have a big head though.
So I'm very small, so this is somewhat large for me.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. That's what you win.
I see bee I wanna like tear it apart.
I'm also gonna go bobbing for apples. It says
Yeah.
I'm also a polar bear.
Yeah, roll 2d6.
I want to try that.
That's 8. 6 and
Okay, you also that was the bobbing for apples one. You also win a, let's see what that is. That was the signed CD, I believe, right?
That's what I got.
Yeah, signed CD. It has a different signature on it, and well, Winston, yours is blue color. Walter's is a pink colored CD.
Winston is gonna
Oh.
store it in his hat.
Yeah, you can put your stuff in your hat, or eventually you will meet another NPC who comes by, and they have like a whole, like how people put bags in bags.
Yes.
Okay, this person has a ton of bags in a bag.
Oh.
Mine
And
snoot
they're-
is still inside of the apple barrel. I guess.
Yeah, so they're
rolled a
handing out
7
like
for
free
that, but
tote
like-
bags. So they come up to you, like whiz by, like like nearly knocking people out of the way, and they're like, "Here!" And they just throw a bag, like a bunch of bags at y'all. Like, you get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag, you get a bag. The bag goes on your hat, Mr. Diggers, because you're in the apple bobber.
Oh, it goes on my hat,
Yeah, like as you're getting up, like like
and there's just like
Imagine-
water
yeah,
just
I
like
put that in
pouring
the
off of my
video.
hat.
yeah.
Who put the jack? Ah!
Then she runs off and is just like, wish I could get her to play a game of darts. I think she'd be good.
Did we just get drive-by bagged?
Is
He
that
got
what's on my head?
I think you guys, you can recall a term teabagged. You just got teabagged, you might think.
I tip it over and I dip my snoot in there.
There's nothing in it. It just smells like bag.
There's nothing in it.
Ew.
I crawl inside it.
Well, now there's something in it.
Yeah, there is. It's me. Ah. Now you can carry me around like a purse.
I am not carrying you around.
That would truly be a powerful fashion statement.
A purple?
Yeah.
Maybe too powerful. I'm just saying.
Oh.
So
I'm
yeah,
not gonna stay in the bag forever.
Forever! Sorry, I'm just getting it.
we do have a pun counter on stream, so yeah. How's the pun counting doing, Alfie?
Unless I missed some, y'all are at 6.
Oh, what? We've
You're not
definitely
stepping
done
your game.
more.
Last one was like 57 or something.
No, we're not on 57, but
That's unbelievable. I went 7. Thank you.
unbearable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable? Is that?
Okay.
Unbelievable. Bear is
So-
emphasized.
What did you want to do next? Did you want to try to get the makeup? Did you want to go get the vendors thing?
Did we
Not
get
the
If
vendors.
we-
apples?
If we are made sexy, I think that would give us a better chance of getting picked for volunteers.
Yes.
Absolutely. We need to do what they call a honey trap.
A honey trap.
A honey trap, yes.
Sounds painful.
No, I can show you. When I was doing missions with MI6, like in my heyday, we used to do this all the time. I would, they would put me
What's a M6?
MI6. It's like, well, it's a British thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You will also
I think
notice
it's
that
I think it's one of those kind of fancy foreign cars.
Yes.
Oh, I hate cars. I hate those things.
Legally, I can't say anymore.
They're loud and they try to run you over.
on the posters you will see there's a band called EM6, like M6, who is performing tonight too.
That
Say
There
good.
There you go. There you go. That's our in. You were both
Let's go
M6.
get sexy.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys can go back in the convention center. It's a little chilly because half of your party just put their face in water.
I'm a polar bear. I don't get chilly.
I'm also a polar bear. This is really
Yeah, stay chilly.
pretty good.
I'm little, so I go and I just like stand under a vent for a second.
Like, are you like the red pandas who like stand up straight to be intimidating right now?
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah. No, they go into one of those bathrooms and we just hit like the button, go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, there
Oh.
are bathrooms in this
We take a pee
building.
break. We skip the line at the women's and we go into the men's.
Yeah, you
Or
guys
is there a
can go.
neutral bathroom? Is there a family restroom that
There's a
nobody's
family
noticed
restroom.
except for the neutral people?
Yeah, and it's bigger, so you guys can all barely fit. You know.
ah.
We go in there to check our disguises and see how good we're looking and stuff. And I just like, and I'm like trying to jump up to hit the button on the thing.
It says do not touch, just wave.
Oh.
It's one of those.
We
Wave.
can read?
Did I just break it then?
Nothing happens.
You
It
break it?
refuses.
On top of my head.
Yeah, it kind of like makes this sound where it's just like.
I
But
try to intimidate it into drawing me.
yeah, outside you can see
I rolled a
that
3.
what?
I rolled a 3 to intimidate.
It is an inanimate object. It neither feels nor recognizes you because its sensor was just broken by Walter.
Is some toilet paper?
Yeah.
I-
There
I'm
is
hoping.
toilet paper in the stall. There's no stall actually, it's a family restaurant. But yeah, there is a lot of toilet paper.
Start
I grab the
rolling it.
toilet paper and I roll it around.
We're
Like
having
a mummy.
Yeah.
We're rolling
Yeah.
around in it, and I got like one, and I'm running around her in a circle.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you look so good, oh, Hannah.
Wait, I thought you were the one that was wet. I'm not wet.
Oh, well then, wrap me up.
We just have two honey badgers just covered in toilet paper.
Yeah, we're like ferrets playing in like a ball pool.
Yeah, there's a knock at the door and like somebody's
Oh
like, hey,
no!
I need to go. How long are you gonna be? I'm sorry.
Taxes.
Traffic!
Sports! Sports game!
I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll wait. I just can't hear you. The door's really thick.
Like that.
The voice sounds familiar. It sounds like the
Mark?
ginger kid who was at the
Oh.
information booth.
Oh!
I reach up to try. Does it have a topener? It's a convention center. It has to have a topener.
Yeah, the ones that like are so you don't have to use your hands. You can use
Yeah.
your feet. See,
It's like a hook at the bottom of a door that's just a swinging door, and you can open it with your foot.
Mhm.
Ingenious. Every
Opener.
door should have one.
So
I pull open the door.
He sees all the toilet paper. He's like, I got, you're really cute, kid. And he's just like, he's sweating. He is sweating.
What?
wave him forward. I wave him back into the bathroom
I
with us.
take his hand and I pull him in. We shut the door.
Yeah.
He needs
He's like-
water. He needs water. It's a good thing there's a fountain right here, and I start getting water from the toilet.
He's like, no, I don't. He just kind of like, he goes to like run out, like just like into the door using all of his body weight.
Winston
gonna run
stands
after-
between the guy and the door.
Like,
Pull the bear.
like, I'm sorry, whatever I interrupted. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Smart.
Oh, is the door?
Mark?
Is the door must be broken?
What about Mark?
Taxes?
He's just like, he's like bright red now, like from the tips of his ears down to his chest, like bright red. He's also like sweating harder, and his legs are held together really tightly.
Oh, wait. No, he has to pee.
Oh shit.
No. So he's at the bathroom.
Is that what they do in this fountain? Why?
It smells like it smells like poo water. Stop doing that, Walter.
Wait, why would they do that indoors? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
Look
Does a bear
outside.
shit in the woods? Yes.
Okay.
Apparently the Pope does too. Now let's leave this Pope alone to take a poop.
Mm.
We should grab Mark. while he's in the bathroom.
Ingenious. I'll go get him.
Yeah, let's go. I'm running with.
The badgers go scampering.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Okay,
I'll go
is
with it.
Winston still blocking the door so that the other guy? I don't
We're
think.
gonna force them to be together. Yes.
Yeah.
They need to do taxes together.
Yeah.
They need-
Okay, you're getting him.
They need
Yes.
to extend their barely line, their
Oh.
lineage.
Yes.
That was a
Their
bit of a
the
stretch.
Barmely line.
They're firmly lined.
Firmly line.
Firmly. This scene's
I'm
getting
like-
pretty grisly right now. You can see
I'm
that
like
this.
tripping
If
over
you
the
take
toilet
time to look,
paper.
you can see his name is Jimmy.
Can we?
Wait,
Does
who,
he have a lanyard? Does he have like a lanyard?
I did a
that we
staff
can
lanyard on it
easily
says
reach?
Jimmy on it.
The ginger kid.
Yeah.
No, wait, Jimmy. Oh right, we're looking for Mark though. I thought we were gonna
Mark was
skitter
working
past.
the front. We're going to the front, but I think
Yeah.
Maggie is working with the folks who are still in the bathroom first.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
got it, sorry.
the people who are in the bathroom then are Winston and Walter. Curious.
The two polar
because-
bears.
Yeah.
I think
do
I-
Winston and Walter have some sort of past together, you think? Because Walter worked for the cartels and Winston was part of the British Secret Service.
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
Frenemies. They were like, he was the one who always got away, but he like
And
didn't
the
get away.
lovers. Oh my gosh.
Gay.
I ship it.
I ship
I
it too.
feel there is like something of that kind of like spy shit.
There's
You know,
definitely some
we've
like
fought
chemistry
before.
and some taxes tension.
I felt that. I felt
Yes.
that.
The Badgers have been trying to get you two together for like since day.
Yeah, exactly.
Ever
Yeah,
since
this is why
we met at the dumpster.
Yeah.
Two retired people now, living your best life down south. Now with a kid in a bathroom. Well, he's not a kid. He's like college age.
He's
But
a
he's
grown
like-
man.
He's a grown man, but he's just like he is not looking good. He looks a little like just like both bright red and somehow even more pale than usual. He's just
He's a sunburnt Irish guy.
I
So-
mean, he's trapped in a bathroom with two bears. Like,
yeah. That's not
polar
how he was
bears.
envisioning his day to go. If it was gonna happen, it was gonna be with the other two bears, like
mean,
Oh.
a job outside.
From his perspective, he's trapped in a bathroom with two very large, intimidating furries who are
Terrified.
one's playing in the turlet, the other one broke the wind machine.
He has heard about rain first, and he's very scared.
Whoa.
I know how to calm him down, and Winston just gently slaps him.
Ah!
I'm
He's
bad.
just like, ugh, I don't understand. Is this actually happening?
Walter, he's not calming down. Help!
Slap him harder.
No, we're not there.
no, what he needs is a big old bear hug. And I pick him up and go,
Oh,
You're
He's
gonna
like-
make him shit out its guts.
he's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. And then we'll flash to outside. The two badgers are, I assume, grabbing Mark.
Yes.
We're grabbing him by the lanyard. Can we steal like an ID or a lanyard that he has in his pocket?
We sneak into the ticket booth and we tug on his little pant leg.
Okay.
I'll distract him. You do the thiefing.
As he notices what he assumes to be two kids wandering up, and he recognizes you because you're in the really, really realistic costume, like. And he is like, oh, are you guys lost?
Jimmy,
Jimmy?
Jimmy,
What's wrong with Jimmy?
Jimmy.
Oh crap. Hey,
Taxes,
yeah.
Taxes evade.
taxes.
He has,
Jimmy.
he's confused by this, obviously, but you see the palpable concern on his face. His very sunburnt face. Like, you know when somebody has, like, glasses on and they get, like, a sunburn?
Foggy, yeah.
Yeah, he has one of those right now. So he waves over his supervisor, and she comes and she kind of takes the post and she's like, go check on Jimmy. And
I
if he's
rolled a
evading his taxes, we don't know.
I rolled a 2 to swipe a lanyard.
Yeah, that's under your criminal stat.
My criminal stat is currently a 2.
So that means that you succeed. When you succeed, you Let me
You gain a
double check.
criminal point.
I'm balancing myself out.
Yeah, you now are balanced, as
I'm
all things
3
should
and
be.
3. Yes.
Do you also want to try to grab any lanyards while you're out there?
How many can I grab with that roll?
I would say that you could grab, let's say you grab 3. And if a honey miss also does it, you probably will have enough for the whole party of 6.
Now, do the volunteers have lanyards or stickers?
Lanyards. They're like
Okay.
separate lanyards.
Oh,
Ooh.
You could try to pawn off your other lanyards if you want later.
Oh. More corn
I
dogs.
rolled a 5.
Okay.
I don't think
yeah,
I don't think I was able to.
no, so far you have those amount, but you can try to steal Jimmy and Mark's
Mark.
badges later if you want.
Oh, okay.
Or go to the Con HQ room and grab more badges.
Yeah.
So you
This
guys
was
drag.
just a side Benny.
You.
More food.
I'm deciding how bad this should be. You grab Jimmy and you grab Mark and you take him to the room as Mark is being held up by this bear man, and you hear an audible fart.
Oh no! We
Oh,
fucked
dear.
up.
I open the door, I hear the fart, and I shut it immediately.
Mark is like, what? You know when you see something so bizarre you
Oh.
can't parse it?
No, they're here. I go ahead and I go. I just drop Jimmy.
Ugh.
I poke my head in. You made him shit his fur.
Well,
Can you please roll
humans can remove their fur.
to put a stat into bear or not from criminal for doing that to poor Jimmy?
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Is it under your bear?
It is technically under my bear.
That's
Yeah.
a bear roll. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Jimmy and Mark are reunited. Jimmy, once the shock wears off and he realizes what happened, he runs inside and he's like, "Bro, we gotta get you home." I got my jacket in the other room. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. And he kind of like, he says, "Thanks, I think."
I try and do a thumbs up, but it's just a claw.
Yeah, he goes and runs back, and as he is helping Mark with the jacket around his waist, he kind of just like throwing everything around, and both of their badges come loose.
Oh hell yeah!
If somebody wants to, they can try to make a criminal roll to grab each of the badges.
I would like to
I'm
make
not
one.
a sneaky.
I'll do
Who's
that.
gonna try? Is
I
Winston
lost
gonna try,
my-
Darkwa, you said?
Yep.
I got a 2.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Oh,
I got a 4.
So was that over your...
I got a 4 too.
I over my 3.
I think I'm the only one who succeeded.
So all of us dove in and
Yeah, so only Walter succeeded. Everybody else has to move 1 stat from bear to criminal. And
I thought it was the other way around.
I think it's the other way around. We become more bear-like, don't we? When we fail, if we fail a criminal.
Yeah,
roll?
you get frustrated.
Yes, the opposite. Rules are hard.
Every time we try to grip it, it just makes that like that wet soap sound, like in the cartoons.
Yeah, thankfully they are so distracted by the fact that Jimmy just shit himself that they're not really paying too much attention.
I'm helping.
You are helping.
I don't think they do taxes while they're pooping. Do you eat where you shit? That's bad instincts.
So yeah,
They can groom each other now. It's a human mating ritual.
they now they go to leave, like shuffling with like the coat around poor Jimmy's waist. And congratulations, you now have badges for everybody to wear that are staff badges. So you can do what you like with the regular badges if you want to tell me what you're doing with those.
I put my lanyard around my neck and it trails on the floor at my feet.
So are you still wearing your other badge, or are you putting on one badge and taking off the other?
Oh, I didn't put on the other one.
Okay.
I didn't.
I'll put the other badge away.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanna-
Sexy.
Sexy.
We need to get the Segsy.
Yes.
Where's
we
we
do.
need to see the makeup people.
Okay,
Makeup, yes.
Honey Miss, what are you doing with your batch situation?
I am going to wrap it around my waist. So
Okay, do you have
I'm
both of them
using
on or
Mark.
only one of them on?
both. I'm using Mark and Jimmy to commemorate.
And Jimmy, okay. And then what is Winston doing?
He's gonna hang the badge from his hat.
Okay, which one?
Oof. I don't know. One of them.
The staff one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. So yeah, in the demonstration room, like Honey Miss, you do get looks because you're wearing two separate staff badges with different names, but they assume because you're a kid, you're volunteering with your two very big furry gay dads. Walter and
Exactly
Winston.
right.
Because they both have only staff badges on, they just think that, you just took extras. And yeah, so there are demonstrations in here for food, some skincare, makeup, and fashion. If you want to choose one booth to go at,
I want to do fashion.
Fashion.
you go for the fashion booth.
I want to go
Okay.
fashion.
And then makeup. You gotta do it over your fashion, right? Is that how the
Mhm.
order is? Do you
I
put on
don't
makeup
know.
before or after you put on clothes?
I just know that when they put makeup on, they eat like this.
We do. I think it is fashion, then we do the makeup, and then the food, because that's what it is in over here, in that order. So yes.
Fashion,
Okay.
makeup.
So
food.
we are probably going to do maybe another 15 minutes of roleplay, then take our break, and then we could either continue at the convention center, but for the last, I think, 15 minutes, we're going to definitely save that for going into the stadium.
Yeah.
So we are going to then, you go to the fashion booth. There is a very, done up man, like in the Korean webtoon comics where they have the large kind of boxy button down shirts with the really cinched waist with a belt buckle, like a silver one, and then black trousers. He is a handsome man. He also has one silver earring.
Which side does it matter?
Yeah, would you?
All right. So I'm gonna walk up and go, Sexy, taxes.
Sexy taxes. Oh yeah, they are performing tonight. Who's your bias? Sexy taxes would be a K-pop band. I'm sorry, but it wasn't.
Sports game. Sports game.
And that was a quality.
Ah.
That was quality entertainment right there, Maggie.
Yeah. So who's your bias? He asks.
What?
The economy.
Wait, what does Oreo say? It sounds like static.
Oh no. Can you hear me?
you,
Robot.
you sound like a bear, oh, there she goes.
Do I
Yeah.
sound bad? Do I sound better or worse?
Sound cute.
You sound
Oh,
better, but you still sound like a robot.
We'll say that, when a Honey Miss goes robot, it's actually in character because they're a hacker. I don't know how hacking works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
work on that
her
later.
translator software is buggy now.
She's literally got a port where she can plug in.
Yeah.
She's got a USB-C port. She's got an aux cable.
Like cyberpunk.
She always chooses the music.
It's like cyberpunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Next Honey Heist game, somebody has to run. Maybe Sophia. I know they talked about cyberpunk earlier. So, yes. He's like, yeah. I don't know. Economy. He's all right.
Sexy.
Yeah, they are pretty. Oh, you want to? Oh, I mean, you can be cute.
Cute.
Yeah, he makes the Korean hearts like this.
Cute.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, let me see. And he has a little headband of bear ears.
It's weird.
So he like puts them on. He goes to like put them on your hat because they're like little itty bitty ears. So now you have double hats. Do you feel more bear-like or like human-like? How does it make you feel? Does it make you feel anything?
He just
I
has a
can't-
big old pile of like appropriated culture sitting in a box.
I'm assimilated. I feel
Yes, he also has,
assimilated.
he also has cat ears and bunny ears.
I'm confused. What? But I feel like I am a I feel like I'm a badger pretending to be a human that's also pretending to be a badger. A bear.
He says he goes like this, like pinches the ear and they light up.
Do I see it in a mirror? Is it in front of a mirror?
There's a mirror.
I scream.
Is it like a badger scream?
Yeah, but like a squeal, you know how ferrets duke when they're happy?
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Like
something
Jimmy,
like that.
Duped. He's like, oh, you like it? Hey, you want one, kid?
I mean, is that my human child?
Do I recognize that that's my reflection?
You can roll to know if it's you or not.
I pull up the poster of the naked man.
Yeah, yeah. You are.
Sexy.
No, you. It's okay. You can be cute, and then he gives you some bunny ears, so they're like one's like this, one's like this,
Oh,
and he puts them on your hat, and he also turns them on so they light up.
oh, sexy. I pass.
Well, to me, honestly, you look like a snack.
Humans do call each other snacks when they for mating rituals. We might be onto
Do?
something here.
Why? That seems.
Do they eat each other?
Is.
I am told they do, but it doesn't kill them.
Fascinating.
I mean, one of my brothers ate my sister when we were born.
Well, yes, that's just how childhood works, really.
Yeah,
Normal.
we were lucky to get out of there alive.
Is.
But you're lucky. You only get like one or two brothers or sisters or siblings.
But if this is what humans consider sexy, then I'm gonna grab like 3 different kinds of ears and put them on.
He says, I mean, they are samples. I guess you can take 3. You're a volunteer. What about you, big guy? And he looks up at
Are these
Winston.
criminal roles for us,
Yeah.
or is this just being done to us?
For
Sports game.
for the kids, it's fine. For
The
Walter,
adults?
yeah, roll criminal.
Okay.
Sports game.
And
Okay, I succeeded, but I'm gonna have to start doing something bear-like soon. I'm like
Yeah.
5 and 1.
I taste the bunny ear that's flopped over on top of Ohanimus's head to see if it's made out of actual rabbit. And
it is not made of actual rabbit. It is made out of synthetic material. Also, you can do a flashback in order to move one stat over.
I would love
Oh,
to
yeah.
do a flash. Oh, you could do a flashback. I just tasted that. So does that count as a? I think that's very bear-like of me. Shoot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
And
see.
what kind of hat do you want, Walter? Winston?
Voluntary move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey. Oh. Okay.
There is a food stand. You could try to get some honey.
I think I will.
Also, Winston, did you want a hat? Like
No, Winston doesn't need a hat. He's good.
What about a cravat?
There is
Yes,
cravat.
it's a cravat.
You could get a cravat. There are little like bandanas. It will be kind of hard because bears' necks are a lot thicker. But you could,
Just tie a few together.
yeah, exactly. You can make a necklace.
We'll get in like an old bed sheet or whatever and use it as a
Yeah,
cravat.
give me like three bandanas. We'll tie them together.
Or a
It's
towel.
just like, I mean, they are also samples. Just don't tell the other volunteers you're doing this.
Sports game.
Yeah, he
EL.
yeah, he goes, He thinks that you're just like a cute little gremlin child.
DL.
Yes, the down low. Oh, aw. Can you do it too? He looks over at a honey miss.
I fall over.
Oh.
You're
goes
muted.
to
You're
help-
muted. You're muted.
He goes to help you up, and as you pull away, you notice you have a bracelet on your arm, a little beaded bracelet. He did a magic.
I use my mouth to pull it out of Digger's arm.
Yeah, it kind of splinters everywhere, and he goes, "Oh shoot." You guys can get going. It's fine. Don't worry about cleaning up after the kids. I got it. And he bends down and he shows his sexy, juicy booty.
I try
Oh.
to eat
Wait, hold on. That was not good timing.
That's
That
fair.
was not good timing.
All right, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go try and get a bunch of honey. I can feel myself losing touch of my bear roots.
Yeah, there's a old lady and like an Korean ajima, and she's like there, and she's like serving like honey like tea. It's like it has like citrus in it. It's really delicious. She's handing out samples. She has like on like bright like ruby red lipstick, permed hair, and she has like glowing glass skin. She's handing out these samples, and when you come up, she'll give you a cup, and she kind of tells the kids, "Careful."
I am going to take the entire tray and badly like try and drink them all.
You will have to roll. I think that's bear-like. Oh, is that more criminal or bear? Because you are.
I am
stealing it.
stealing the samples.
Yeah.
But also,
But also, if I succeed, though, then
pouring it in
that's-
your face.
Oh no.
I don't
We'll say,
know.
because this is a fast and loose, not serious game. You could roll to move either stat, whichever one you want.
I want to get it. I want to get a point to bear. I'm just trying to
Okay.
get a point to bear.
You can do that. You can roll for you can roll for that too, as well as do the thing where you eat the honey.
Hmm
I set my.
That's the idea. I was trying to get all the honey in so I could like get more in touch with my bear roots again.
Like clang, 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 clang.
Yeah, so you can also roll to see if you become more bear as well, alongside with that boon from the honey.
Okay.
Just because it's hilarious that you did that. Oh,
I got a 4. I don't know what stat I'm rolling against here.
You're trying to be a bear.
yeah.
Okay, well then my bear stat is currently 2, so I did not beat that.
Oh.
Okay. Got it. So Winston, what do you do when the lady is about to hand you a sample and Walter steals them all?
You have been shown to be very possessive of your food so far.
Mm.
Yeah, I think this is about to be some mortal bear combat.
They're gonna be some throwing some paws.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't
More-
we?
And to
And,
hand claw bat.
Yeah, the hand claw back. We are going to take a break here so that everybody can use the restroom and eat, and then we'll check in with everybody.
Woo!
That's your cue.
This is amazing.
Go.
Okay. Hey, we're back. Thank you for being patient with us and me, who didn't know the rules for the first 30 minutes. But where we left off, there was conflict because Walter took the whole tray of honey tea from the old lady and poured it on himself to drink, which meant that Winston did not get any tea. So now I'll leave it to you guys to roleplay.
Winston's English, isn't he?
Yes. Well, that was a bit bloody rude, if you ask me. That is not how a gentle bear should.
I grab Ohanimus and we just like take a step back.
Yes.
Do I look like a gentle bear to you?
Oh,
At the moment, you most certainly do not. No.
Well, good, because I'm not.
I'm gonna require an apology for your heinous behavior, else it's gonna be fisticuffs. Horsticuffs.
Firsticuffs.
first.
Fistipaws.
Please, not in public. You get thrown in human jail.
Do it in public. Assert your dominance.
I really want them to assert their dominance because it's funny, but I got a lot of regret.
I'm sorry you weren't fast enough to get some tea.
That's it. Those are fighting words.
I
Square.
look at the fashion gentleman and I'm like, I'm just like, and immediately I flash back to a child screaming in public to get their way.
You mean every child in a public space?
Yes, any child in a public space just screaming because something something inconvenienced them or like crying.
No, look at that. You made the badger cry.
This calls over the short-haired lady from earlier, Dahlia, as you know from Jimmy and Mark. And she comes and he's like, okay, what's happening?
Taxes.
Oh, little guy. It's okay. It's okay.
Daddy,
oh no,
Daddy,
too-
fighting.
She kind of like goes over to one of the booths, and they have like some of the two little honeybees characters. She kind of just like gives one to each of you, and she puts like a set of ears on them, like kitty ears.
Oh. What just
So
happened?
now you have a bee with kitty ears, the two of you, and then she looks up at the adults and she's like, "Hey, what are you two doing?"
Daddy, fighting! I have two stuffed bees now. One has bunny ears. I'm so happy.
Economy.
Taxes.
Why is everybody so concerned about their taxes? Look, you guys are volunteers. You're not getting paid.
Taxes?
So you should apologize to her first and foremost. Miss J, I'm so sorry. Let me help you with this. You guys, you skedaddle. I'll talk to you later. Meet me in Con HQ.
Oh,
Who's in trouble?
The two elder bears.
Oh shoot!
Alright. I'm not sure we should actually go to Con HQ.
Yeah, we do.
You will notice that a lot of the connectivity is now kind of stopping from being in the main area. Also outside, it looks a lot quieter. You'll notice that people are trying to go through the eastward door, which leads outside towards the stadium. People are beginning to line up.
can we go that way via the direction of Bob's and Dobbs thing?
You can do that by going outside. You will just have to go outside and then walk back towards the line, unless you want to try to cut.
But we're children. We can do it.
Yeah, we're small.
You're
Wait.
also
We got staff lanyards.
You do
Oh,
have
exactly.
that one.
We just sneak through. We're
Yeah,
supposed
we
to
got. We can go backstage.
do.
You
We
could
got-
you could try to go in from the front entrance, just walk past everybody with your staff badges. Do you kind of like, how do you mosey on over?
With a purpose, and if there's a clipboard available, I'm gonna have a clipboard.
If you
Yes.
just like, okay, as you were walking by, you will see that the man who was running the stage area, he did have a clipboard that he was using for sign up. He has left it there. You can pick that up.
All right, I'm taking the clipboard.
Okay. So you can roll a d6 and see if you're being a criminal by thieving.
I rolled a 4. My criminal points are 4, so that works.
Okay. And then yeah, you can mosey up to the front door. There is a giant lady there. She has her arms crossed. She's like, "We're not open yet."
All right. Arr.
You show her the badge.
Yeah, the badge and the clipboard.
She looks at it. Then she kind of nods and she opens the door. And two fangirls try to run in first. What do you do?
You got paws.
I
Do you just let them run in, or do you just like do you try to stop them?
Don't.
I mean,
Rawr.
I'm just a volunteer. I'm not security.
You try to grab one.
Okay,
Honey?
okay. I'm gonna say the running fangirls trigger my predator instinct.
You-
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and kind of like do like roaring bear stuff to
You roar?
possibly
You
yeah.
do the roar, the titular roar, like in Shrek.
Oh.
Yeah, not like going full blown like 6 bear points or whatever, but yeah.
So you do the roar, and you can roll for bear.
Yeah.
He's doing the roar cedar.
Oh.
Perfect.
You can do it.
That is a
to the
fail.
crowd
That is a-
backstage.
Yeah. Hey, Cody. If you're comfortable, you can attempt to do a roar. If not, that's fine.
Oh.
That's really good. Woo!
Amazing. You know what? You can have an inspiration point for that, and if you don't like a roll in the future, you can reroll.
All
That
right.
was fucking great.
I was fully expecting like that meme of the Japanese woman going into dinosaur outfit and then like do a roar and she's like rah rah.
And then the bouncer, the bouncer kind of like she looks at you with like a new earned respect, and she kind of like gets the startled fangirls out, and you guys are in a fairly empty stadium. You will see that there is a vendor's booth being set up with HCON merch, along with bands like Scam Likely and Spam Mail, who we talked about on break.
On those discs that they got that were signed,
Yeah.
are the band members around to get the rest of the names on them to sell this thing?
They're not here in the front right now. It seems to all be workers. There's also food here, being
Food.
prepared. But
Is there
yeah,
access to behind the stage?
Yeah,
somewhere?
The best food is
you have
backstage.
staff badges, so you could try to go backstage. You'll just have to find where backstage is.
I think.
Hey, why don't I
Ask
post the
Jimmy and
stadium
Mark.
map? That would probably be helpful, right?
My mustache fell off. It's like
Oh no, not your mustache. That's where you store your power.
I haven't decided if it's a fake mustache or not for Digger.
It's the real mustache for you.
That's okay, because I have another one.
Here you go.
Oh my gosh!
It's a curly.
Oh my gosh! This is fancy.
Mhm.
What's D1, D2, D3?
Like dressing room 1, dressing room 2.
Oh my god! That's enough dressing rooms for all of us.
Yeah,
We could be the stars.
yeah. So
That is
yeah,
perfect.
the blue lines are for stairs. The purple lines are again for where the lines will be. Note the toilet lines because I was having fun drawing lines.
I told you guys.
So
we
where
got
did we come in? Are
You
we at?
came in from the front entrance where the merch food are.
Okay, so we're right at the front. Okay, so right.
There's supposed to be a door by the staff area, so on the left side you could go through to get in.
That seems like a good start. It does say staff.
It
and
doesn't
we are
really
staff.
say staff only on it, so in your limited bear you can read that.
I want backstage donuts.
backstage donuts too. Let's head towards the backstage.
Backstage donuts.
Backstage.
Oh, I didn't know Backstage Donuts was also playing.
Donuts is an opening act. They're
I love those
newcomers,
guys.
4th gen, very talented, self-made band.
Self-made.
Yeah, as in they like write all their own songs and dances.
Like
and shit.
self-publishing.
They also make their own donuts.
They also do.
Where did Gilbert Gottfried come from? Damn.
Yeah, they were on a show where it was a baking competition where you had to sing while you baked.
Oh my god.
How many
Yeah.
donuts can you fit on it?
Depending on how much grapefruit you have in your ratio.
Ah,
Yeah.
God. Oh no. Oh no.
So yeah, you go down the long, curvaceous corridor, and you'll see like every so often you'll see somebody kind of running around. They look at you very confused because now you're like in a staff only area. Like everybody is very human. Like there's nobody cosplaying really, but like you'll hear like one of the people like he has like an earpiece in his hand. He's like, "Oh yeah, one of the mascots back here. If you want to see one, you should get a picture for your Instagram."
We
And
guys,
then, yeah, you'll see.
I wonder where the mascots are.
I see the stage and I'm like, this is our chance to dance.
It's your chance to dance.
we should wait until the audience is full, though.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh,
We need an audience.
backstage, you will see a person there, and he is. What the fuck did I name him? Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's the wrong person. I want to just make sure I have the names consistent. What the fuck?
Teddy.
His name. Oh my god, that would be great. But his name is DM. He's from the band HTS, who is headlining the show. The DM stands for Demon Monster, and he does not look very demonic. He actually has like quite nice turquoise hair.
Is he wearing a polo?
He is not wearing a polo. He is wearing what appears to be a shiny leather suit. Very shiny.
So he's
very
wearing the
sexy.
bare necessities.
It's yes, only the bare necessities, but you are only allowed to show one nipple.
Does he look kind of like a seal?
Oh.
It's very leathery. It's black leather as opposed to like gray and dotted. But yeah, if you were really hungry, he kind of does look like a very lithe, long seal who is standing up.
What?
No.
Sorry to interrupt. Appy, what's the count at? It's very important to me that we beat this record.
I got you at 19 right now, so.
What?
We gotta like
We're nearly
tap
done
him in. We
now.
got 30 more minutes to.
Bear, 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 bear.
I mean,
This
Okay,
is
guys, we
very
need to
stressful.
bear down and get this done.
yeah, you're not doing so clawsome right now.
Ugh.
I really feel like you gotta sweeten up the deal if we wanna get all these honey puns in.
We're really not qualifying as the best here.
No.
Well, how can I mean, I haven't had a lot of practice since the pandemic.
Oh.
I feel like we're the polar opposite of a success right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Quit
we're
quit
performing
badgering us
pretty well.
about these buns. Buns.
Yeah. I mean, it's already bad enough we almost had the party get black bear and blue bear.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But I think we're giving a pretty, you know, quality performance.
Yeah.
You're like Shakespeare.
Yeah. You did get some corn dogs. I mean, they're not bear claws, but they were close enough.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
some honey buns would have been good though.
I would actually hurt somebody right now for a bear claw.
How many puns are we on now?
Let's hit the pause button.
29. 30.
Oh.
God damn it.
That's 11 in like a
Um,
minute. That's pretty
This
impressive.
is appalling.
Yeah.
I can barely
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, Demon Monster, he kind of like goes to like give you a what's up, like high five, and he goes to he'll go to Winston and do it.
Oh.
What does Winston do when he goes for the high five?
Oh, I think Winston kind of looks confused. Is he trying to attack me? Is this an assault?
It's a greeting ritual.
How do I greet back?
You touch it.
As you're talking, he just kind of like his hand kind of
You go over him and you smack him on the butt gently.
he goes over and kind of like tries to like lean in to get your hand because you're not moving it like this, like.
Do the butt, pat the hand.
Okay,
With the
initiating butt pat. And Winston
have
just
to
like
touch his
swings
butt.
wide.
Yeah, and then you have to say good game.
That's what men do.
Good game.
Sorry, it's he retreats to his dressing room.
Does he blush after getting butt patted by a bear?
Yeah, he's like mumbling to his manager.
I think I was successful.
I think so too. Excellent, especially with your bare hands.
Ah.
Possum, possum work.
As this has happening, the opening act, what band name did you suggest?
Backstage
Darko?
donuts.
Yeah,
Backstage donuts.
Where
Yeah.
are the donuts? That are
the donuts are exiting
No,
right
the
now.
actual donuts.
They were up front. There is a green room. You can smell a green room somewhere that has food, craft services, and all.
There's always a backstage table that has the best food.
Yeah, so there's a craft services table, but You'll hear that.
Can I
You know-
can I use my bear skills to like try and like sniff for out the food?
You got.
Let's sniff the food.
Is there anything?
I almost
Oh,
stepped
sorry.
that.
I rolled a
Hey,
2.
I got it! I rolled
Yeah,
a
I
1 and I
did
got a
too.
1. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can find the craft services room. It's a green room and it has like a huge buffet.
Bear 5.
A bear fay.
A bear fay?
A bear
Yeah.
fay.
Yeah.
A buffet,
So
buffet.
yeah, inside they have like a bunch of snacks from like little like honey breads to like that are shaped like bees. They got like Korean fried chicken with a honey glaze.
Ah,
They got like a honey fountain, like like a cheese fountain, but it's honey. It works very, very slow. Like that fountain's working overtime.
I can hear the pumps like struggling.
Yeah.
I absurdly, I've got my snoot against the table, and I take my one of my claws, and I do like the hors d'oeuvres with the toothpick.
It's like good shit. It's good shit.
Give me a lift up. I want that fountain. I want that fountain.
You can stand on my
Honey.
shoulders.
I stand
Everybody
on-
who's overindulging in the buffet can roll for bear.
Okay.
Overindulge.
I wore a,
Aw.
I rolled a 1. I can't find my pencil.
I rolled a 2.
Is anybody at
Roll
6 of any stat yet?
I am at, so the total, I'm at 1 criminal and 5 bear right now.
Oh, you're close.
I'm currently at 3 and 3.
Okay.
I am being very dainty. I'm just like,
What are you at, Oreo?
Hold on, my laptop has crashed.
Mm. Okay,
Like
we
I
can take a
cannot
second.
see the screen.
You froze
Okay.
up on our side too.
Yeah. Okay, we can take a second.
I don't. Oops.
As this is all happening, you'll notice that one of the band members of 13 comes in. His name is MM. That stands for Mario. And he looks at you very puzzled.
Puzzled?
Yeah. And he's just like puzzled, yes. And he's just like, is it that good?
Taxes.
He nods. It appears that like unlike DM, he might not know like the most English comparatively, so he's just like, yes, taxes. Good.
the Digger is just, Mr. Digger is just, he's just, I dipped my snoot in there. In the
Yeah.
fountain.
He-
I'm over being like, no, just like,
hmm So he,
I'm like, it's like a drizzly bear.
yeah, he thinks that you're also a kid, but he's still kind of confused, and he kind of goes to grab a bunch of of the ice cream bars that were in a freezer tucked away, and you notice that he is taking 13 of them. If you also look up close, you'll recognize him from the CD that one of you won. He was on the cover.
Money.
Which one? Was it the pink or blue one?
Penmanship.
Penmanship. Hold on, he says, and he goes and he puts the ice cream back in the fridge. Well, he's gone, by the
I
way.
go to the fridge while he goes to get a pen.
Yeah, he comes back with a plethora of people. All 13 members of 13 are there.
Oh.
Because they
I
heard
rolled a
there are
1 for
people.
criminal.
And he's like, penmanship. And yeah, they pass it through the line, and one of the guys, he comes up, and his name is Luke. And he says, he speaks with a Californian accent. He's like, you want to get a picture? All of us and you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Goat. Goat. Out goat.
High five.
High five. He goes, high
High
five.
five.
High five. How many high fives are we doing?
High five.
Down the line.
Is that your favorite song of ours? High five.
High five. Yeah.
I give.
You're like frozen on my head. Like you're temporally traveling.
That's so weird.
What just happened?
We're getting our CD signed by all 13 members of 13.
Okay.
So 13, they sign the CD for you, and then they take a picture, you know, and
Can I sign a picture?
yeah, they call a staff member over. One person has a digital camera, and the other person has like a Polaroid, and they're like, "Do you guys have your phones?" Oh yeah, it's probably the costumes. I guess it would be hard. It's okay. Here, you can have you can have some of the Polaroids, and they have the staff member take extra Polaroids, one for you each.
Wait. I dig around in the purse, in the old lady's purse that Honey Miss has on still.
Yeah.
Is there a phone in
purse?
there, or a disposable Kodiak camera?
There
that's
is a cell
good.
phone. It appears not to be charged. It also has a picture of like an old lady with like one of those crusty ancient dogs on it. You know what I'm talking about? The little white crusty dogs,
Yeah, and they're like,
like a Bichon. And then it's like her, and she's just like holding it up. She looks really happy though.
it's
like
not
you can tell-
charged.
It's like barely, like you know when the phone is like
Barely
1%.
alive. Yeah.
Barely
Yeah, and it's
charged.
like you know when the color kind of gets funky because it's so low.
Mhm. So it's like at 5% or
He's
whatever.
just the staff member takes it. He takes a few photos. On the photo line, he notices on the bottom strip it's just different pictures of like the ladies like at the grocery store. Like she just took random pictures by accident of having her phone open.
That they went to the grocery store because they were hungry after, like, at girls' night out. So they stopped at the grocery store because one of them realized they needed milk, and also 8
they got-
bags of chips.
Did they get charcuterie?
Yes.
They made a charcuterie board, yes.
Yes.
As you know, and Mr. Tittles needed food. He could have a little. Yeah. So yeah, he hands it back. He assumes this lady's your grandma or something,
She's
or
very
maybe
pretty. She's
or-
very pretty.
or one of the people under the suit. Mario, he says, "Good job," and then Luke says, "Yeah, thanks. I guess we'll see you on the stage later."
DDR, dance revolution.
You know what the funny thing is? If you went to the gaming room, there was going to be Dance Revolution.
I wanted to go to the gaming room, but we ran out of time.
It's okay. But yeah. So do you guys have to get ready to get on stage for the mascot dance then soon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, good luck out there. And then he goes high five to once again. Gives you all
High
high five.
five.
Yeah. And then they try to raid the ice cream. The staff member leaves, and you can tell like their eyes kind of look at each other, and they all raid that ice cream thing before.
They what? Raid that?
They
What?
raid that ice cream like bar before there's the staff people come back because they're.
Oh, I mean, we definitely. I already rated it. I gave myself a point.
Oh, you did? Then
Yeah.
they were like, "Where did all the ice cream go?"
I stuffed all the ice cream sandwiches in Honey Miss's purse.
Oh, okay. Then Mario Mars like, "I swear they were just here."
I
You
just
hear
like
them
got,
all
I'm just
talking
like
in Korean.
I suck it into my mouth and I shove the wrapper in there too.
They don't understand how you're eating with the mask on, but they just kind of accept it at this point because they think this must just be like really good cosplay because they've seen like costumes before that are really impressive. Then they just kind of go back to rating the other pastries.
Donuts.
Yeah, they are all having like a good time. They're excited. Before like the hair and makeup people kind of like come over and they're like they got to do touch-ups now because they were eating.
Is there a reward for winning the mascot dance competition?
There were separate rewards for doing the singing and dance competition. There was a cosplay competition, an art competition.
Mm-hmm.
So there were 4 competitions, and they each kind of had their own like prize pool.
But for the dance that's going on stage, that when we go out
So
there.
it's not a competition; it's literally like a halftime show.
Oh, we're
It's
we're hijacking the show.
Yeah, so it's like a
Yes.
bunch of the people
But we
who
will
are
gain
dressed as
adoring, loving fans, and they'll throw money at us.
Yes.
yeah, so like basically there's going to be a mascot show, Luke said, and it's happening soon. You can see a bunch of people in bear costumes lining up. And they do not look realistic. They are clearly cartoon furry people.
Appropriating our culture.
There is also one person dressed up as a giant bee. But like
That's
a
a
cute bee,
bee?
like a cartoon bee.
Think of the honey that comes out of that thing.
Have
I
you-
want to do. Can we I would love to do a flashback at some point.
You can do a flashback right now if you want.
I don't even
We'll
know
just-
how. I don't even know what happens when we do a flashback.
Okay, so for flashbacks, let me read the rules.
Because the chat is telling me to do a flashback.
Okay, you can voluntarily move 1 point from bear to criminal by doing a flashback scene in which you and the other bears plan out a heist over coffee and cigarettes in the back room of a CD bar.
Okay.
Or you can voluntarily move 1 point of criminal into bear by eating a load of honey.
I would
So-
like to do a flashback in order to move 1 point from bear to criminal to balance me out again. Of me showing pulling up on the phone on grandma's phone a YouTube video of NSYNC's "Baby Ain't No Lie Bye Bye Bye," and we went over the choreography over cigarettes and coffee in the back room.
NSYNC is my favorite K-pop band.
Yes, obviously. So yeah, that we did the choreography, so we're prepared for this. It's why we came here. I'm also shoveling honey into Ohanimus's purse. Ohanimus's purse.
There is a lot of honey in different foods. Like, you guys just woke up from hibernation, and you think that, like...
It's like shoving breadsticks in your purse at Olive Garden. I'm doing that.
It's like shoving a whole breadstick into your mouth at Olive Garden after saying
Yeah.
it's the body of
Yeah.
Christ.
But we also got all those bags, so like I'm loading the bag. I'm thinking of future us.
Almost shot at a criminal. Because you're stealing all the food.
I rolled a 3, so that meets my 3. So I guess I am 4 and 2. Oh boy.
You're all planning to go on stage, right? As the line files out?
Do we do it?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
Nobody's stopping you.
Do we do it?
We're gonna
Mhm.
do it.
Okay.
We're gonna end this thing with a dance party. Everybody's
Yeah.
starting to get into certain places and do routine choreography, which you realize is a cover of what song, Cedar?
Bye bye bye.
Yeah, it's a cover of Bye Bye Bye. And then it kind of
Actually, due to copyright purposes, it should be hello hello hello.
Yeah, it's Hello 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 by Unsynced. And yeah, but then it starts off good. You're doing the choreography, right?
Yeah. We're breaking the sound barrier with how loud we're singing.
And
Barrier.
then there's a problem. They start switching then into different eras of K-pop. So they start with the Western boy bands. Now they're doing a song by Rain, first gen K-pop. Do any of you think that you know this dance?
I think
No.
Winston knows. I think Winston is kind of very close to the huge K-pop fan, so he's gonna break out some moves.
Okay, so
I have crazy schemes. I'm incompetent, so I don't think I can memorize more than one dance routine at a time.
so yeah, they start doing that. Winston, you got this. The other two, you're kind of. What are you doing to kind of keep up? Or are you gonna try to like hide?
I back up, trusting, getting a little nervous, but I'm gonna try and do the hype man thing.
Oh, yeah. And
stand in
what
the
are you
back
doing?
like-
Walter?
Yes, I'm gonna follow along with that idea.
Okay, it. Nobody seems to be minding. Okay, the next song we're going into second gen. We're doing "Small, Small, Small" by Small Explosion.
Who knows that one?
Yeah. Do you know that one? Do you know second gen? You think? Do you think you know all the dances? Probably, Winston.
I think also Winston is brains, so that would make
Winston
sense.
probably would have killed a DDR.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're getting to third gen. We're doing "High Five" by 13.
Oh yeah.
The best,
Winston's breaking
your
it down.
favorite song, apparently.
How much criminal are we sacrificing here?
It's fine. We're just gonna kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
And then the last song is, I don't know any really fourth gen stuff very well. You're going to do Doorbell Doorbell by a solo artist. And afterwards, if you would like, the stage is kind of like winding down. Do you guys want to do anything at the end? You know, you're having your moment in the spotlight. Nobody is throwing money or anything, but you see a sea of lights and people chanting and singing along. This is a huge ass stadium. It's like a football stadium size. It's huge. It's very bright, very warm, very loud.
Oops, sorry.
I got nothing.
I can't see anything anymore.
Do you want to fall off the stage or anything?
I'll
Yes, I'm gonna
fall
crowd
into the
surf.
crowd. Ah, I'm.
You become okay. Do you guys all afterwards try to escape, or do you guys want to try to stick around for the rest of the show after you do
I
that?
think standing on the stage, I think just instinctually Winston is gonna let out like a huge air roar, just being surrounded like
You
that.
do the roar again?
I am.
Okay,
I'm,
I haven't
I'm
done a
crowd-
roar yet.
I'm crowd surfing right now by accident.
Let
Yeah,
me try to
you're-
do my best bear roar.
Oh, that's also good. You also get inspiration if we have any more rolls at the end. So yeah, after this, you guys escape scot-free.
we
You
all
guys
crowd surf out of there, somehow not crushing everyone to death.
you guys become like a meme, but like people realize that like nobody really knows who you are, so you also become like an internet mystery, you know? So it's like you guys become a viral sensation.
We accidentally get in the car, get in one of the band's cars, and Winifred is at the wheel because she also has this as a side job.
Yeah. Yeah, Winifred shoots you a wink, Mr. Diggers, and you guys ride off into the sunset while playing High Five by 13 as your closing anthem.
You know, this just
We're like
leaves it
that
open.
second shot from Katy Perry's halftime show.
Also, just to wrap it up, as we'll let you guys do your oown characters, like credit.
Growl old with you.
Yeah.
Growl.
Yeah, we'll let the players do their own character wrap up in a bit, but first of all, Mark and Jimmy, they kind of go back to Jimmy's place and they clean up. It turns out that Jimmy was so stressed that he got IBS attack, but he and Mark laugh it off, and later on they get married and they have children, and they tell the story about how they met and how the furries at HCON got them together. They leave out the shitting part though.
That's nasty and embarrassing.
Winifred, they go on to have a empire of where they just try jobs. They end up running a survey company, kind of like Glassdoor, except for not, where they just kind of rotate around jobs and review them. They are very successful.
It's like that bear game where you run a hotel or something, right?
Oh, Bears and Breakfast?
Yeah.
Next,
Hotels and stuff.
yeah. Next, who else do we have? What other characters did we have that were important? Dob cannot locate his brother, no matter how hard he tries. So he goes on a crazy quest to try to find him, not knowing he's ended up in the domains.
Asphyxious 5.
Yeah, he ends up becoming a Mistwalker.
Oh boy.
Right, Appy?
That's
And
actually
Artemis?
That's actually kind of true because remember when he got sucked out of that episode into a portal?
Yeah. Yeah, next, are there any other NPCs you would like to hear about in their story or no?
13.
13, they are a successful band. They
Okay.
successfully break the 7-year curse, and they continue to make wonderful music. Mario, he ends up getting his ice cream bars in the end. Don't worry. And
Good.
Luke, he also gets ice cream bars, so they're all happy. They do realize though that they're part of this huge bearspiracy. Or so they get asked in the interviews a lot about you guys, and they honestly have no answer. It becomes kind of an inside joke among them.
A conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Anybody else?
That woman.
The HQ leader.
Yeah.
She has no idea where you guys went or what happened. She is very baffled. She does end up having to use a lot of the resources that they had for insurance wise on the con after the incident with all the tea on the floor. So she had to do a lot of paperwork. But in the end, things are okay, and she got to go see her grandmother later on that evening, and she learned she got her purse stolen, but it's okay because she was due for an upgrade anyway.
She already like canceled all her cards because we don't know how to use those.
Yeah, so yeah, she helped her grandma, and then they had a really nice evening together.
With her and her crusty dog.
Yeah, with her and her crusty dog. As Dahlia is a changed woman, she actually used to work for the cartels up north, near where Walter was from, but the human ones, not the bear ones. But she turned her life around because of the power of K-pop.
Forbidden love, though, like once enemies, again, frenemies or something like that. No, wait, no, that was already Walter and Winston.
God.
Anybody else before we get to the character wrap up?
The one at can't think of anybody.
There was fashion guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
He went on to create a luxury line of fursuits, and he made a shit ton of money.
He was inspired by our perfect, immaculate coat.
Yeah, he didn't know how you got the mouths to move, and he ended up becoming like a kind of atelier for fursuits.
Did he also work on was he also asked to work on like films and stuff like that?
Yeah, yes, he also worked for HTS's music video, where he made Demon Monster a bear.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then there was the Lady K. Yes, her tea got spilled everywhere, but somebody caught it on video, and it became a viral thing where a GoFundMe was launched, and she raised a lot of money in order to kickstart her business into a wider audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. The maintenance people, though, they did have a kind of shit time after all you guys got.
I mean, at least they didn't have to clean up all the food backstage because we stole it and shoved it in our purses.
Yes.
The bag girl. What about the bag person?
She, to this day, they say that if you are in the parking lot late at night, a woman will come and throw a spectral bag at you, which you will be able to take home, but it will disappear in the morning.
We had good thing. We must empty our bags when we get home.
Fortunately, though, there is one tale where somebody did take one of her bags and a horrible, skinny man crawled out and took them to another universe.
Oh no, Sly.
This was not Sly. I think.
I know it's not Sly, but the bag man.
Is there a Bagman sound effect, Affy, on the board?
Zipper?
Just my audio cover.
What about a zipper?
Not readily available. Continue.
Okay. Yes, that is all. How about we go down the character line? Why don't we start with Cedar?
Mr. Digger would like to invest in Winifred's business ventures, become an investor, and also a gracious little house husband, incompetently performing grifts, bringing back treats and sweets from various human populated places, several trash cans worth of delicious throwaways, because food waste is just a big problem, and wants to share that food waste with other bears that may not be so fortunate.
Yeah, from your business ventures, since Winifred operates these bear and breakfasts, you then use the leftover food that humans have to feed the bear populace, leading to a prospering, cohabiting community, even if some people don't realize it.
Yes.
Okay, Oreo in the corner, I see you fading out of existence. What happens to a honey miss?
What happens to a honey miss? She crawls back to her den of very, very large computers, and she actually boosts, like she starts the viral trend of who are these bears?
That's
Why?
amazing. I love that twist.
She also fixes the security system that we like basically circumvented for the con.
Exactly.
Even though she was the one who circumvented it, but now she knows insider information for when we want to go next time.
Exactly.
Lastly, do you want to, no, not lastly. Thirdly, Cody, if you want to talk about what happened to Walter.
Let's see. Oops, hang on.
Alarm to wake up.
Yeah. Alright. So, Walter probably would have taken his share of everything, retired back to his, home, and then probably, splurged through it in, a couple months and is now looking for work again.
What a tragic end.
What
I
about
know.
Winston?
Winston
I
hires
think Winston is now a member of Backstage Donuts after his display on
God.
stage.
He's their mascot.
No, he's just a straight up normal member. He's, just imagine a K-pop outfit on a giant polar bear.
Yeah, well, the
Sounds
thing is,
good.
there are bands that have a shtick. Like, there's actually a J-pop band that has a giraffe as a member with a neck brace because she broke her neck.
Oh.
Yeah, but he still pretends he's actually just a guy in a bear suit. That's his gimmick.
That's
And
amazing.
he's very popular. The band's doing good.
They've
Do-
never seen his face.
Do Winston and Walter ever run into each other again when maybe Walter's doing some shady business?
On occasion, maybe,
Frenemies, Bearnemies.
Yeah.
If sometimes they meet up and do taxes, that's their business,
That's even more forbidden because you're part of a K-pop group.
Oh.
Wait, is that a thing?
So a lot of companies don't let you date.
Well, it's just taxes.
Well, it's not dating, it's taxes.
Yeah, it's taxes.
I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe on occasion I'm hired as the bodyguard for Backstage Donuts. I mean,
That
I
would be a
am
great gig.
Yeah, it's a good gig.
They do actually have a plethora of donuts backstage. Their fans always bring them donuts.
Yeah.
They get
Yeah,
us, they get
instead of
minions.
tossing flowers or whatever on stage, just toss more donuts.
Oh my god, that would be so good.
This incongruency gets us extra food as well as backstage passes. Me and the two badgers.
Yes.
The Badger badges.
Yes, badger badges.
And you all live happily ever after.
Yeah.
And yay!
Thank you for
Question
coming,
mark.
everybody who watched and who is also celebrating Asian culture and Pacific Islander culture this month. And additionally, for this is my first time DMing.
You did so good.
You did an awesome job, Maggie.
I love
will
how I love
also-
you leaned on that
They-
rule
they
of
should-
cool
oh,
that you took control of the
they
table
can-
because you make the rules, not the game.
Yeah. And then also on the 28th, I will be running a game of Golden Sky Stories. The confirmed cast members right now are Beats by Becky and Rando Rainbow, who are both very funny. It is a game.
Oh, Rando?
based on- What?
Alright.
Yeah, Rainbow's
Rando?
going on.
Okay.
So it is based on a game of Henge, aka Japanese spirits who live in a tiny village, and they interact with gods and the humans who live there. So we will be
Yay.
doing that one. It's a co-op game as well. Not high, violence or anything. It's more like a kind of cutesy, feelsy game.
Ooh,
Ooh, yes. And then
ooh.
Afi, if you want to do the wrap up where you tell everybody where we're gonna be and then ask people who they are.
Sure, I can do that. Thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget our sponsor for tonight was Canadian Dice. And thank you so much to Maggie for running your very first game. You did such a great job. I was laughing quite frequently. And it's okay if, rules is written, rule of cool takes precedence.
Always.
Oh yeah. Why don't we also thank Artemis, who is here holding a screen region, for doing really cool art for the campaign short notice.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
great.
All of those pretty little bears and badgers, those are drawn by our resident artist, Artemis.
Artemis.
Artemis. Look at my stinky little badger. He looks just like me.
Additionally, you can see Artemis's art for all the other campaigns that we have: Song of Shadow and Fire. That's not.
A
I'm getting it
Song of-
confused with. I'm getting confused with the Game of Thrones.
A Song of Crystal and Shadow. Shout out to DM Sophia for letting us take their spot this evening. They will be back next week with their crew of Final Fantasy nerds. And yeah, so that's Final Fantasy 14 homebrew campaign. What else we got? Tomorrow again, we got Fixius 5. Saturday, we got Together Among the Stars with DM Rick at 11:30. And yeah, we're going to rate somebody after everybody goes around the table and says who they are. And if we can find you somewhere, where can we find you? We'll start with Maggie.
I'm Maggie, also known as Hollow Eyes. I am on Twitter and TikTok as Hollow Eyes, HOLOIZE, as well as on Instagram as Hollow Disaster.
All right.
I'm
Cedar.
going to be in Fixies 5 tomorrow.
Yeah, you are.
Go watch them, seriously. Hey,
As a-
sorry, go ahead.
As in every week. And I'm also here on Mistwalker's Monday.
Yeah. So am I.
Yeah.
And sometimes I show up at Fixius too, playing a gigantic Fearbulg that everybody loves.
Especially
a beloved character, absolutely. Yes.
Doesn't have so much peasant sand with him.
So much peasant sand. You deserved it. I was being helpful. My name is Cedar the Barefoot. I am Cedar the Barefoot on TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere. I have a Facebook. I keep forgetting that I have a Facebook, and I'm on Twitter as Barefoot Cedar, and a lot of other social media things now because I'm trying to make sure all my eggs aren't in just one basket. I'm also here on Twitch as Cedar the Barefoot. We do random streams during the week. We're going to be playing Sunhaven tomorrow, Friday. Friday is tomorrow, right? Yeah. We're going to be playing Sunhaven tomorrow. It's an adorable little farming sim game with lots of drama. And yeah. We're going to be doing some Terror Tuesday on Tuesday. Keep an eye out. And I'm really happy that I got to play here today with my friend Maggie, and I'm just really proud of you. And this is just like, I love AAPI too, because AAPI has really done well with this space to make space for folks who wouldn't normally have space, like, and really highlighting and talking about she's just awesome.
Oh, buddy, thanks. Darklaw, how about you? Who are you? And welcome to the channel for your first time.
Hi, I'm Darklaw. I'm new here. And I don't really have the whole credit list everybody else does. I'm just here to be a bear. That's my job.
I love Winston.
Yeah, I just kind of exist in the void, I guess. I don't have too many social media, so I'm follow my vibes, I guess. That's my thing.
That sounds great. I love it. All right, bringing us to Cody.
My name's Cody. I'm also known as Brainchild435. I'm just happy to be included.
Well, we're happy to have you here as well. And Oreo, who is there with Cody, just a little bit off screen there.
Hello. I don't have any socials. I'm just glad to be here. I haven't played role-playing games in a while, so I'm glad. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. We're happy to have you as well. We'll probably bother y'all for some other stuff coming up later this year if you're up for
Thank you
it.
for being the honey for my badger.
I'll try to have better connection and a better laptop.
No problem.
I
It's all
realized
good.
that my laptop wasn't plugged in, so I was like, "Why did my laptop just crash?"
Oh,
And then I
no.
realized, it didn't have battery.
That would do it. That would do
Yeah.
it.
Also, if you all are interested on the what was the Tuesday game called, Afi, that we were in with Cody?
Underpaid and overworked.
Yeah, Upow. If you go on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, or what's the Amazon?
I'm not sure if that one's actually made it to podcast yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
Anywhere you can find your
are they on YouTube now?
They are on
They're on
YouTube, yep.
If you want to go watch more content of Cody, he's in the last few episodes of that as an artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Support Cody in becoming a pirate.
Yar.
And Cody pirate stuff.
Mhm.
And
All right.
papayas.
Thank you again, everyone, for giving us your time, and Maggie for running a really cute, wonderful game. So thank you for that. Stick around for the raid, everybody. Those platinum pieces you get from the raid can be used to help or hinder the party on Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And yeah, we will see you around. Have a good one.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.